Rolling! Spaz is coming. Welcome back everybody to another episode of Pool Sessions. This is episode number 4. Episode number 4. We're back in the pool and we're gonna have a session.
That sounds weird.
That's the tagline, the new tagline.
No, that definitely
Welcome
should
to
not be...
Pool Sessions. We're back in the pool.
No.
We're gonna have another session.
No.
Okay.
We're sesh gremlins.
Yeah, we're not sesh gremlins.
Sesh monsters.
Anyway, welcome back. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the end game. So,
Like
Ashley,
Avengers.
yeah, just like Avengers.
Like Avengers.
Are you going to go first? You're going to get me to go first again?
No, I'll tell you what. I'll go first.
Go on then.
Yeah.
What's your end game then, sir?
What is my end game? Yeah, but what do you mean end game in what? Like in...
I don't know. This is your idea for this topic, so you tell me.
I love that. Just pass the buck immediately. So what my idea was to chat about what our end game is in terms of why we're doing what we're doing and why we're working hard and why we're being consistent. Like, where do we eventually want to get to, right?
Yep.
And hopefully they'll be different, I guess, because we're different people, right? So my end game is to... See, I wanted to say straight away off the bat there to stop working. But actually I enjoy what I do. You know, obviously there's days where I'm lazy and stuff and I don't want to, you know, record a video and then have to edit it and do all that sort of stuff. But I want to get to the point where I've got enough money coming in without me doing anything so that I can have the choice as to whether I want to do something, right? So I don't want to be retiring at 60 like, you know, the Western world says you're meant to, and that's how it's all been designed. You're meant to work your tits off until you're 60, and then
You got tits.
Yeah, well, the fact that I've been relaxing as much as I have, they're coming.
They're hairy tits.
They're getting there. They're getting
hairy.
there. Need to get back to the gym. Cheers, mate. Nice one. Yeah, get to 60 after working hard your whole life and enjoy your golden years. And I've just never agreed with that, because I think you should enjoy your years, all the years that you have, but also enjoy them while you're young, while you can still do stuff. Like, I don't want to be 60 or 70, you know, like, or hopefully I won't be in a wheelchair or whatever, but, you know, being able to do everything I want now, you know what I mean? Or at least stop working as soon as possible so that I'm a lot younger when I want to explore. And like, my big thing is traveling, and I want to go and see loads of stuff. And if I want to do a bungee jump, I can do a bungee jump. If I want to jump out of a plane, I can do that.
But I don't think most people at the age of 60 are in a wheelchair, are they?
No, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully I won't be, and probably most people aren't either. But you get my point, right?
Yeah.
Why have to wait until that predetermined age to then suddenly start enjoying life, right?
Well, that's society. I mean, you get
Yeah.
conditioned to go into school, get good grades, get into a job,
Yeah.
stay in that job and work your way up the ladder until you get to retire at age 65, and then you can do what you want, right? I mean,
65? 65?
Well,
Oh, I went with 60, but I think 65, yeah.
I think retirement age
Yeah.
is probably even like 70 now. I think they keep pushing it
yeah,
up and up, right?
yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I never wanted to be part of that game either.
Yeah.
Never.
And so for me, I'm doing this so that I can build up a business that can just carry on paying me even when I don't necessarily stop fully, but I can just do a couple of hours each week. And if I want to do more, you know, because there are, like, I'm sure you people watching this, you get splurges of inspiration and motivation, and suddenly you just want to work solidly for 2 days just busting out something, right?
Yeah.
But the key is because you want to do it when you want to do it, and I want to get to that point. Right now, because I'm building a business, I have to do it consistently every single day. I enjoy it, so it's a hell of a lot better than doing a 9 to 5 where I'm forced to do it for someone else and build someone else's dream. At least I'm doing it for myself.
Yeah.
But I want to get to that point where, yeah, I can just completely stop if I want, not stop if I want as well, and just, you know, explore like other things, like other interests that I might have that I may not realize that I was ever interested in, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, painting or something. I'm sure I wouldn't be particularly interested in that, but like, seeing if I am, you know, and
Do
have
some wheelchair racing.
wheelchair racing. I do want to jump out of a plane though.
Yeah, I do as well.
You never done it, right?
I've never done it, and I'm actually shit scared of heights. Like I
Me
can't
too,
walk
yeah.
to the end of a cliff
Yeah, me
and
neither.
look over the edge with the wind
Yeah.
blowing and stuff. But I could happily
Yeah, it's
jump
weird,
out of a
right?
plane with a parachute.
Why
yeah.
is that? Is that because it's just so high? It's like,
I think it's because you don't have that safety there. You know, at least when you jump out of a plane, you know you got a parachute on your back.
Right.
You're probably going to be all right, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Even
yeah.
though it could fail or whatever. But you don't.
yeah.
I don't know. When you're on the edge of a cliff, you don't have like a safety railing. There's nothing tied around you, like holding you or something. So, I don't know. It just freaks me out.
For me, it's because it's just so high that it's not computable. That it's like it's gone past my height of my vertigo being scared.
yeah.
If that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah. So that's definitely off topic, but
It is a bit, yeah, going off on a tangent.
it's all about the tangents. That's why this is a chilled out, relaxed pool session,
That's
right?
why we're in the pool and we're having a sesh.
Sesh gremlins,
It's not sesh gremlin.
sesh monsters.
No,
No.
no. Just
What's
having
wrong
a,
with that?
having a sesh?
No, but that
It's a
sounds
pool
weird.
sesh.
That
Well,
sounds weird.
Sesh gremlin sounds even
Nah,
more
no, it
weird.
doesn't. Oh, fuck, there's a huge...
Don't say having sex,
Jesus. Do you see the
yeah?
size?
Having sex.
Yeah, see, that's what I think it sounds like.
Bears.
That sounds like that, right?
Off on a tangent again.
Yeah, but
Come
you
on.
started it with having a sesh.
No, I
We're
didn't.
going to change that. We're going to change that. Okay. Well, I think I've said my... That's you.
All right. Well, I,
Nice, mate. Like, real professional on the camera there.
well, all these tangents have thrown me off topic. I'm trying to get my head together.
Sesh gremlin.
No, it's not a sesh
I
gremlin.
just want to put you off again.
All right, back on topic. So, what Ashley's saying is the point where he wants to get to in his business, where he doesn't really need to work, but he still enjoys working more for the fun. That's kind of the place where I'm in right now, because unlike a lot of other marketers, not every single penny, but like 95% of the money that I've generated online, I put it into investments, specifically into bonds. And now the bonds have got to the point where they're paying me multiple 5 figures every single month. So I don't actually have to work anymore for the rest of my life. But, and as you probably noticed, I'm kind of steering away from launching products and doing promotions and stuff like that, and getting more into stuff that I enjoy, which is making YouTube videos, making valuable content and stuff like that.
Like this.
Exactly. And this probably doesn't make me any money, but I don't care. And it's more about having fun, and it's more about giving value than it is actually making money. So for me, the end game is to have all of that money in investments so that you don't have to work, because the ultimate passive income dream, you can't do it with a business. I don't care what anybody says. The fact that it's a business is going to require your attention and your activeness. So it's not passive, right? It's never going to be passive. But true passive income comes from investments like bonds, index funds, certain stocks that pay you dividends, or they pay you coupons every month. And that is enough to live off very comfortably. And that is 100% passive. You don't even have to lift a finger and you still get paid. So for me, that has always been my end game, and now it's coming into fruition. So yeah.
So what's your end game?
Well, that's the difficult question, because even though I could retire right now and do absolutely nothing, that would also drive me nuts. I need to have something to do. So I've got quite a few different projects that I've got going on. I've been working with local businesses, helping them to make YouTube ads, build out their pages, get them an online presence that they've never had before, and they're not able to keep up with the online time. So I'm helping out local businesses to do that, and I haven't been charging them for my services there. I'm working with my coaching students that have bought MOF, so I'm helping them to get the results that they've paid me to help them get. And I'm making YouTube videos. I'm probably going to start, I don't know, I want to do diving, take up different hobbies, getting into photography, videography. It's stuff.
Knitting.
Knitting. Where did you come from, Mrs. Armstrong?
I'd love to see you do knitting.
I used to be able to do knitting.
Are
I
you
think
serious?
my grandma taught me when I was about 7. Yeah. We did it at school.
Yeah, I did do it at school.
GCSEs.
well, I
It was
did.
like a
No,
requirement.
I didn't do it at GCSE.
Well, at
I did
secondary
it
school.
I did it in junior school.
I can
Secondary
see the
school,
end games
we had-
already for you two.
Yeah, the end game. Knitters
Knitting.
doing knitting. Have you seen my pattern? My pattern's better than yours. No, definitely not. At least from my point of view.
No, I don't
No.
know. You never know. Never say never,
In
eh?
front of the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Get the needles out.
Get the needles out.
Have a sesh.
Mate.
Right, we're going to wrap this up now because you've heard both of our end games. We would be very curious to know your end game. If you want to write that down in the comments down below. Why are you doing this and what ultimately do you want to achieve and what will be your end game? So thanks for watching as always. Don't forget to like, subscribe and smash the bell button to get more notifications.
Aggressive.
We'll see you in the next pool session. In the pool having a sesh. See you later.